Good afternoon, dear children. Welcome to Success Edutech. Today we are going to learn one more topic of English grammar, that is verbs. And verbs are the action words. Okay, so let us understand what is the meaning of action verb. What is an action verb? A verb is the one of the most important parts of a sentence. It tells the subject's actions, events, or the state of a being. It is always found in the predicate of a sentence. A verb that shows action is called as a verb, action verb. Now, what is a verb? Verb is the most important part of the sentence. In a sentence, you will always need a verb to complete a sentence. It tells subjects, actions, verbs, actions, events, or the state of being. It is always found in the predicate of the sentence. As we all know that we have learned in the sentence, there are two parts of a sentence. One is subject and one is predicate. So the verb is always found in the predicate part of the sentence. A verb shows the action is called as action verb. We all know what is a verb. Verb is an action word, and the word which shows the action is called as the action verb. Now let us go to some action words, some examples of action words like cuffed, ride, awake, sang, swallowed, and ran. These all are the action words and are called as the verbs. Now what are present verbs? Okay, present tense verb. An action verb that describes the action which is happening now is called as present tense verb. The things which is happening right now is called as, what is this? This is a present one. So what is happening now is called as present tense verb. So the bird flies through the sky. Flies is the present tense verb because it is happening right now. Present tense verbs are many present tense verbs end with s, but some ends with es or some ends with ies, like sleeps, splashes, cries. So it either ends with s, it either ends with es or ies. Okay. Now these were the present tense, like जो अभी होता है, हो रहा है, that is called as present tense. Now let us go to the past verbs. Verbs which tell actions that happened some time ago is called as past tense verb. The dog wanted a bone. Wanted is past tense. Wanted is a past tense because the action has already happened. जो पहले हो चुका है, it is called as the past tense. Now, the examples of past tense, many past tense verbs end with ed, but some end with d or some end with ied. जैसे कि clapped, played, and tried. So clapped and played ends with ed and tried ends with ied. अब फ्यूचर वर्ब्स क्या होता है? जो होने वाला है. The verbs which end, which are going, which actions which are going to happen. ठीक है, जो होने वाला है, that is called as future tense verbs. We will awaken at 6 a.m. हम लोग 6 बजे उठने वाले हैं. तो वो होने वाला है, that is going to happen. Will awaken is a future tense because the action has not yet happened. अभी हुआ नहीं है, जो आगे होने वाला है, that is called as future tense. Now, a helping verb works with the main verb to help you understand with the action taking place. Elmer was watching the computer. तो helping verb क्या होता है? Helping verb main verb के साथ मिलके action word, आपका जो action आप कर रहे हो, जो action टेक प्लेस हो रहा है, उसको आपको अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज होता है. So examples of helping verb are may, might, must, be, being, been, am, are, is, was, were. तो ये क्या होता है ना, जो मेन वर्ब के साथ जो वर्ब यूज होता है उसको हेल्पिंग वर्ब बोला जाता है. Other things to keep in mind: not every sentence will have helping verb with the main verb. When you see an ing verb such as running, be on the lookout for a helping verb also. अब ये चीज आपको याद रखना है कि जहाँ पे हर सेंटेंस में हेल्पिंग वर्ब नहीं होता है. जो सेंटेंस में ing वर्ब के साथ होता है, जैसे रन का रनिंग, ठीक है, तो वही सेंटेंस में आप हेल्पिंग वर्ब ढूंढोगे. ओके, जहां पे आईएनजी वर्ड यूज होता है वहां पे आपको हेल्पिंग वर्ब मिलेंगे. Sometimes there is another word that separates the helping verb with the main verb. One of the common example is not. The boy could not find his socks. The helping verb is could and the main verb is find. तो अभी जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब और मेन वर्ब को सेपरेट करता है, कुछ सेंटेंसेस में ऐसा होता है जो नॉट होता है, नॉट हेल्पिंग वर्ब और मेन वर्ब को सेपरेट करता है. जैसे कि द बॉय कुड नॉट फाइंड, अभी कुड है हेल्पिंग वर्ब और मेन वर्ब है फाइंड, और दोनों को सेपरेट क्या करता है, नॉट. Okay, now a sentence may contain up to three verbs to the main verb. एक सेंटेंस में तीन वर्ब होते हैं और वो तीन हेल्पिंग वर्ब होते हैं. An example would be the dog must have been changing the cat. The helping verbs are must, have and been. The main verb is changing. सो यहाँ पे क्या आपने देखा कि वर्ब में कंटेन थ्री हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स टू द मेन वर्ब. एन एग्जांपल इज, an example would be the dog must have been chasing the cat. Chasing मतलब जो dog है वो cat के पीछे भाग रहा है. तो must have और been, तो द मेन वर्ब कौन सा है, चेजिंग है. और हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स क्या है यहाँ पे, मस्ट भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब है, हैव है और बीन है. यहाँ पे तीन हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स है और मेन वर्ब कौन सा है, चेजिंग है. तो आप सेंटेंस वापस पढ़ो, द डॉग मस्ट हैव बीन चेजिंग द कैट. तो तीन हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स एक वर्ब को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, ये था हमारा एक्शन वर्ब्स एंड एक्शन वर्ड्स, वर्ब्स, प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस, फ्यूचर टेंस और कुछ हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स की जानकारी. This much we have learned today. So I'll come up with more such lectures if you have understood it properly. If you liked my lecture, please like, comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you and have a nice day.